Welcome to episode 17 of the Ratliff Mandolins video series, Building a Custom Mandolin. Our mandolin is now pretty much ready for the fretboard, and I have here in stock, in the shop, a whole handful of fretboards that I made last time I ordered ebony. Unfortunately, we can't use any of these because our fretboard is going to have a fancy pearl vine inlaid, and these are already dotted with the standard dots. So this morning I dug around in my ebony pile and found this blank fretboard, actually along with a whole handful of rosewood fretboard, and we'll get these ready, and this one as well, to put on our custom mandolin. The first step is to sand it to thickness, which we are going to do on this homemade thickness sander. So we'll get started. Now we have them all sanded, and it's time to move on to the next step, which is to profile them. We'll start that by getting one good true edge. That jig is designed to cut this taper at the right angle, and this jig right here will let us know if we have it the right width. And that jig is set up so that it's a little heavy, and I have to sand this till it fits down right through here up to that pencil line. So once again, we'll go back to the sanding. And see how we fit. Perfect. Now it's ready for the next step. Now I have a stack of fretboards, all tapered and smooth, the right size, and they are ready for the next step, which is to cut the fret slots. I have a homemade fret slot machine. It's a gang saw with a tray, and basically we're going to load these things in the tray, push them through, take them out on the other side with the fret slots already cut. So here we go. So now we have all of our fretboards slotted, including the ebony one for our custom mandolin. And now it's time to profile this end here to make it look something like this one. So we now have our mandolin ready for a fretboard, and we have a fretboard ready to go on the mandolin. Now the next procedure will be to fit this piece of wood that goes here and becomes the fretboard extender. I like to I will shape this thing to fit and to be the right plane out through here. And I like to clean up and shoot finish and stain the bottom of this and shoot finish on it, so that when comes time to stain the mandolin and finish it, you don't have to worry about trying to get up and under here, because it's very difficult to get up and under here. It'll already be finished, and all we have to do is clean off a little bit of overspray, and we have a lot nicer job than if we'd have done it the other way. However, that gives us our first major stumbling block right now. And let me explain. The customer, the ultimate owner of this mandolin, has asked for a very specific stain from a certain company who no longer manufactures the stain. And in fact, I've talked to their tech department and they say that they discontinued this stain so long ago that they haven't even retained the formula. They have no idea how they made it to begin with. So basically, the end result is we cannot stain this mandolin the color that the customer desires. I have made a color strip, test colors that are easily available to me, all of them in their own fashion, similar to the color that he's asking for. I will shoot some more finish on this right here to kind of slick it up and make it look as close to the way it will look once it's on the mandolin, and send this color strip to him and allow him to look at these colors and see if anything will be a suitable substitute for the color that he desires. Until then, we're kind of stuck until he gives an approval or a disapproval, or we come up with some resolution to this issue. I can't really go much farther. I can bind the fretboard and get it ready, a little further ready to glue on, and I can go ahead and shape this thing and glue it on. and get it ready to attach the fretboard, install the truss rod, and all those sort of things. But I cannot I can't really even glue this thing on because I need to shoot finish on it before it's glued on. So we're kind of stuck right now until the resolution of this issue, which I hope we will have resolved by the time we get around to shooting the next video. So we'll close this video for now. Hope you've enjoyed watching, and check back when the next video comes out, and we'll look forward to seeing you then.